Good day, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. My name is Darren, and my little baby girl, there she is, Sophie. She's pretty occupied. Hey, but the folks at Deshibo sent me this active loop antenna, and I'm going to test it out. I have it right here in the box. Okay, inside the box you have a manual. The frequency range is from 10 kilohertz all the way to 159 megahertz. This here looks like this is the amplifier itself, and here's more information. It's the same information that I just showed you on the manual. The GA800, it's a multifunctional active loop antenna. Couple of BNC connectors. This one looks like it's like an extension. This is the longer of the cables. This one looks like you can connect it to a 8mm input for some of the shortwave radios, I assume. Here is a USB charging cable. You must charge the amplifier before you actually use it. Here's a shorter version of the BNC connection and the active loop antenna itself. And one last thing here, they provide you a BNC to SMA adapter. So I'm just going to use a USB cable that I have here on my desk, and we're going to charge the amplifier. So when it's charging, it's red. When it's fully charged, it will turn green. The signal amplifier is fully charged and it's green on the LED. There are several methods in using this antenna. I will be using it on the indoor right here in the shack, and you can also use it outdoors, putting the antenna in the outside elements. However, you need to note that the antenna is not waterproof. Okay, a thing to note, let me get closer. So if you have your antenna really close to a receiver, you get all these harmonic noises right there. You can see the spikes. So you have to move your antenna quite far from your radio. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it there on top of my computer. Take this antenna, move it up here. And you can see that the spikes are gone. This is a fairly strong station. I'm currently using the 50 ohm antenna. You see it right there. I'm going to turn the antenna I'm looking for the strongest signal. Okay, so that's the strongest signal right there. And note, I put my 40-meter horizontal loop on this antenna. That's the high Z antenna, and watch how the signal differs. Right now it's at 50 ohms, high Z. We got S9 plus 20. I'm going to go back to the 50 ohms, and bear in mind I am indoors. My antenna is up there. Okay, we are outside. We have the antenna away from the receiver, and we have better results. Let me get the brightness up. Well, that's all the brightness I got. It's 100% now. I'll just get it in a little closer. You notice that I don't have the antenna now because I am outside. Want to turn up the volume? RF gain set to 27. I'm going to turn the antenna. Said to the man that sacrificed, "Give flesh to roast for the priest, for he will not have softened flesh of thee, but raw." And then the man said unto him, "Let them not dare to burn the fat presently, and then take as much as thy soul desireth." Then he would answer, "Nay, but thou shalt give it me now, and if not, I will take it by force." Wherefore, the soul of the young man was very great before the Lord. Let's go do a time tick. And brought it to him from year to year, when she came up with her husband to offer me daily. Okay, we're listening to the time tick now. I'm going to turn the antenna. Strong right there. All right, we're on 40 meters.
I don't want. I mean,
this is a famous frequency here, 7.200.
I mean, efficiency is important. I mean, especially with these LD MOS devices, because. Yes, because look at the surface area.
Remember, I am outside.
I mean, in a contest, a lot. No, hold on. All right, we're going to try this again, guys. Be patient, take it slow. Jason's got some issues going on, but I'll start with general check-ins. General check-ins come now.
Hear the pilot?
2926, November 5, Hotel
del paraguas.
We're on the medium wave now.
Frenos, tip, entonces
no solo usa el trasero.
A super strong signal. I mean, like, signal to noise ratio is 70.
Y derechito, ¿no? Y derechito.
It's like my backyard, so I got to enable the PGA broadcast. RF gain set to 4.
A ver, ¿qué se nos ocurre? No sé qué otro.
There you go.
A ver, yo tengo uno. O sea, el casco.
RF gain to 0.
Pues no traes como en el coche acá tus limpiadores.
No traes.
¿Qué haces ahí cuando está lloviendo duro y vas ahí?
All right, here's a demonstration on a weak station on 49 meters, shortwave. I'm going to turn the antenna to see the direction of the strong signal. Right about there. You heard the audio increased.
Invited me to Bratislava, but I have never been invited by any international or academic institution in Slovakia to present my work, even though, you know, they are great colleagues doing the work there. And then I told them to fly me in. But, yeah, so I hope by coming there that it's my thanks for the cooperation.
This is another demonstration, this time from a hotel. Alright, so I got my Malahite DSP2 set up there. And I'm using the receiver amplifiers located right there. And this is the extension connection, the BNC. And I got it located on top of my desk lamp. Alright, look at that signal strength. It's pretty strong. I'm on the 22 meter band. I tried to connect it to the window still there, just lean it against. The signal was kind of weak. So now I got it installed on the inside, and I'll give you some volume here.
El Manchester City tiene jugadores que valen el doble de eso. Y también el Real Madrid. Y también la Juventus de Turín. Pero ustedes se imaginan para un equipo de la CONCACAF o de la CONMEBOL que este ministerio levanten un trofeo y le den
We have the RF gain,
millones de dólares. Eso es lo que va a pasar
AGC gain,
cuando uno de ellos levante el trofeo. El perdedor va a recibir
and I'm going to turn on the noise blanker.
tampoco es que se va a morir de hambre, ¿ok? El perdedor de la final. Y todo el mundo ha recibido por lo menos 4 millones de dólares solamente por terminar. El peor equipo del mundial está cobrando por lo menos 4 millones de dólares. El ganador que levante el trofeo es 125 millones. Mañana a las 12 del día, 2 equipos de la final. Mañana a las 12 del día, 2 equipos brasileños practican los octavos de final desde Filadelfia, Pensilvania. El Palmeiras contra el
noise reduction is off. Okay, I'm going to move the antenna a little bit.
Portugal es el único equipo en el planeta, en la historia del fútbol, Copa Europea, como se llamaba en aquel entonces. El Benfica juega contra el Chelsea de Londres en Carolina del Norte. Les quería decir que los 9
Okay, I found the station on 26.265.
Sean gave you WFA. Cooper, you look just the last week. You see the Thunder, the second youngest team to win an NBA championship. Pacers also one of the youngest teams in the league. You're about to help some kids with basketball after this. You're arguably closer in age to the kids you're about to help.
The antenna is inside.
How do you think your youth is going to help a team like this? And do you also think what some of the drawbacks are to being so young?
I'm not sure how, my age will play into it, but I'm just excited to bring my game to the table and just, bring the energy on both sides of the ball and just, try and impact winning in a lot of different ways. I don't really know what the hardest part will be. I guess we'll find out pretty soon.
Because it was when you push the flag, on the ticket. 4 years old when Terry got drafted, 5 when AD. I'm just curious, do you remember anything from those guys' college careers, those veterans?
No, they lost some in
That's
college,
it, man. That's
growing up, I
a
got to see 'em,
reception
shine, playing the league a lot,
from
and
the
just
hotel
got to
room
Watch a lot of growing up.
on the Malahite DSP2 and the active loop antenna. Okay, another demonstration on the FM band.
And so we've also developed drugs called mucilytics that go in and they sort of chop up these cross-links mucins make with each other to make it runnier and help people cough it back out. So there's a lot of potential avenues and some already available treatments that look at mucus.
Could this be useful for calming autoimmune reactions, the kinds of diseases that cause our own bodies to attack themselves?
Dallas Fort Worth International Airport departure information occur 1653 Zulu. Wind 210 at 9. Visibility 10. Two clouds at 2,700. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 31. 2.22. Altimeter 3003. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure 158, Tango 03110222. Simultaneous parallel traffic departing runway 17 right, 18 left. Notice to airmen. Runway 17 central precision approach path indicator out of service. Flight activity within the
We
air.
got the tower control 126.55 DFW, that's Dallas Fort Worth.
Copy 3513, our number spare, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff. Copy 3494 DFW Tower, good afternoon, runway 14 right, lap away.
You're not going to hear the other airplane because
1.65, have a good day.
there's my antenna. The airplane is on the ground. The antenna that they use is close to the ground.
American 3068, DFW Tower, good afternoon, 11906, runway 17 center to land.
Clear land 17 center, American 3068.
And there's an airplane that's clear to land.
Ladies 4122, safe off the center, have a good day.
And so that airplane, American Airlines, is clear to land. You can hear him because he's airborne. Maybe we can see him. Okay, it's right above the tree line there. You'll see the American Airlines. All right, so we're listening to Lone Star Approach 125025.
Convoy 3955, approach shuttle 17 center. Convoy 4048, you park east or west? There's a gap over there, but it's kind of behind you in the sequence. If I pull all your speed off the 210, I can slide you over into it, but that's the only way you want to do that. Well, that's the question. The slot's behind you. You'd have to go slower to slide into it, so do you want to slow to 210 and go to 18 right? Or do you want to just stick with the sequence that you got for now for 17 center? Roger, thanks. Speed 210, hurry on the speed, then descend to maintain 12000.
Another approach is 19.
3326 heavy, contact approach 119.4. If you do happen to park on the west side, just mention it to the AR controller. There's a small gap over there, they might be able to squeeze you into it.
Okay, we're 19.4.
America 3326 on start approach, runway 17 center. America 2747, turn left 340, speed 190.
Left 340, slow at 190 knots, America
25530, turn left 230. Blue 250, 251, reduce speed to 190.
Low 190, 52, 51.
Little beans. All right, so this little contraption works very well when it's located outside. Indoors, not so good because the concrete, the metal, the wood, all the RF energy is being absorbed in those materials. Not enough RF energy coming into the building to this little antenna. So when you're outside, it works very well. And if you plan to putting this antenna on the outside, there's a note in the instructions saying this is not made for being outdoors, but if you do make it to be outdoors, you would have to weatherproof your antenna. Weatherproofing, maybe perhaps putting silicone so moisture doesn't go inside this contraption right here. There's probably pieces of electronics on the inside, but this part here, this will be on the indoors. This is your amplifier, your signal amplifier. So guys, thanks for watching, and thank you from Guzizu for sending this to me to do a little review on this reception antenna, this active loop. My name is Captain Darren. My ham radio call sign is N4VFR. I'll say 73s, and I'll see you in the next video.